Good morning. It is the day before my first race of 2026. I am racing Nantwich 10K tomorrow and we are aiming for a PB. That is the goal. Yeah, I'm about to head out for my final run of this training block. I thought I would show you a day, what I do the day before a race. So it's a little bit different today because I'm going to be doing some filming for YouTube, but yeah, why not come along and see how I prep for a race. This is what we're doing this morning. We're going to go for 3 easy miles and then we're going to do 3 10-second strides at the end to prime the legs, get us ready for the race. All right, we are 0.6 of a mile into this nice easy 5k. And you know what? Legs are feeling really good. I'm wearing my new Adidas, I don't even know what they're called. My new Adidas shoes anyway. And yeah. Okay, just hit the halfway point. 1.5 miles, heading back. Back we go. Lovely run this morning. Lots of dogs around. Daffodils are opening up. Yeah, beautiful day for it. We are not far from home. And then slash out these 3 10-second strides. And then we're done. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. 3 miles, 3 10-second strides, done. So I am in the middle of recording a load of sessions for YouTube. Not normally what I do before a race, but unfortunately it's just the way it's worked out. So yeah, I've just done one and I'm feeling the sweat today. That was a full body, no equipment needed session, and yeah, heart rate is up. As you can see, I've showered since earlier. I'm probably gonna need another one after today's videos. Gonna try and squeeze in a whole other video now and then have some lunch and then I can chill. All right, so it is now 7:20. I've spent the day, did 2 videos this morning. Well, I did my easy run before, like pre-race easy run, shaking out the legs with the strides. Then I did a couple of YouTube videos and then I've just spent the day horizontal on the sofa basically in the afternoon. I'm now cooking my faithful, never changed it ever, other than when I've been in a hotel, pre-race pasta. It is feta style pasta. Always go for the same thing. Okay, so I am getting sorted with what I'm going to wear for the race tomorrow. I was just looking at the weather. It is looking like it's going to be grey, relatively mild for this time of year. It's going to be like 9-10 degrees, I think. I think I'm going to run in shorts to run through this. So I have, I think these are Belega socks. Then we obviously have Adidas shorts. I am in love with Adidas's running range at the moment. Always run in a trusty pair of underwear, running pants. I have a Maori running bra, which is currently downstairs, drying on the radiator. Sweaty Betty cap. And then this is my new Passer run top. I think that is enough yapping from me tonight. I am gonna go downstairs, have a cup of tea, switch off a little bit, and then head to bed for an early start tomorrow. So good morning. It is 6:56 a.m. It's race day and I am gonna get ready.
Rapid.
Rapid. Look at this. Oh, I'm still coming down. When I came over the line, it was 44 something, but I think I'm 43. My watch was on for 43 something. Yes. They were amazing. We got 43 minutes 42 seconds, which is a 4 minute and 2 second PB off last year's 10K at Chester, which was 47.44. So not a bad day, but yeah, nailed it. Okay, I am significantly less sweaty, significantly less smelly, and I am now ready to break down what the hell went on today at the Nantwich 10K. Firstly, obviously, I'm wearing the medal. I have this tradition where when I get any new medal, I will wear it for the duration of the day. So that's what I'm doing right now. Don't want to take it off my neck because I am really bloody proud of this. But yeah, PB, mega. I knew I was going to PB. I know that sounds really confident maybe, or you might think I'm being really cocky, but I knew I was going to PB because this has been the goal for the last few months. This training block has been focused on getting a PB. So you're going to see me holding my phone because I've made some notes. And yeah, mostly because my brain is a little bit at the moment. Honestly, when I crossed the finish line, looked down at my watch, and to be honest, I knew before we got to the finish, I knew that I was on for sub 44, which was kind of what I wanted. I asked Angus what he thought I could get. He said 43.50. A little bit of me really wanted to get slightly below that, and I'm happy to say that I did. After doing the Mallorca 70.3 last year, and then I also did Chester triple, so I did my second marathon and PB'd in that significantly, sub 4 hour marathon. Something's changed in me, and I am so confident and so calm before a race. I'm not saying every race is going to be like this, but I had obviously I woke up feeling nervous, excited energy, but it used to cripple me before a race. It used to have me absolutely terrified of failure, and now I'm no, it's fine. We shouldn't feel failure anyway. It's a race at the end of the day. I am I work full time. This is a hobby for me, and I've worked really hard, and I'm not going to go into that race and not enjoy it. Although I obviously would have been gutted if I hadn't PB'd or something had gone wrong. The biggest thing is just that I go into these races and I know I'm gonna be fine. I spend a lot of time visualizing the finish and the medal around my neck, and that's something I've done since London Marathon. So I remember visualizing during the whole training block when I was really injured. The thing that kept me moving forward was think of the medal around your neck. Imagine that medal, someone putting that medal around your neck. Regardless, that is the goal. And since then, it's something I've really tried to do, but certainly in the last 12-ish months, 6 to 12 months, I've really focused on visualizing and I guess manifesting, if you like, the finish line and that feeling, that rush of energy that I get as I come down into sort of the finishing pen. My legs also felt really strong today. Absolutely crazy to just we did negative splits. That was the plan anyway. Go out mile 1 at 7:20 minute mile pace, and then basically if I felt good, just go for it. So then basically after that, I went from 7:20, and then 2 and 3 were 7:8, 7:9 pace, and then I think 4, 5 and 6 were all pretty much either around the 7 mark or sub 7 minute miles, and I just felt great. I felt fine. I have been in a position where I've been running that fast and I feel like my heart is going to just beat out of my chest. But again, today my breathing was really steady. I was surrounded by guys. I think there was a few women in the distance that I could see, and some that I overtook, but yeah, I was surrounded by guys. spitting, heavy breathing, very heavy footed. At one point there was a guy that was next to me that was just like, come on lads, we got this. And I was like, not a lad. Nantwich isn't too far from me, so it felt like a nice one to do. Super flat. It is a PB paradise. Like if you're after a fast course that is a little bit interesting, I guess, because there's slight undulations, then I would 100% recommend Nantwich. It's not probably the best for first timers if you've never done a 10K before. When I think about other 10Ks I've done, so my first 10K was Manchester 10K, Chester 10K, even like Tatton Park 10K that I've done before. The crowds certainly at Chester and Manchester are mega, and they really carry you and support you, particularly if you're brand new into 10K running. We didn't really have that in Nantwich, which isn't really, for me, it isn't a bad thing. The crowds were great in the town centre, but you sort of go out of Nantwich on some sort of country lanes, and there were crowds at significant points on the route, but you know, for most part, you're kind of running with yourself. Next goal beyond this is in 2 weeks. In fact, 2 weeks today, I'm running Liverpool half. I won a place, so that is a last minute kind of thing that we're throwing into the mix. But to be honest, my goal for 2026 was sort of speed in the 10K and half marathon distances. Last year was a lot. I did so much last year. I did, a half Ironman. I did a 10K, a half marathon and a marathon and a 10 miler. Yeah, there was a lot going on last year. This year is about shorter, mid to short distances. 10K and half marathon is the goal this year, and it's to PB in both, maybe multiple times. I don't know. It's really just to have fun with running fast and train fast, train hard, put myself through these situations, really push myself to see what I can achieve, because I've kind of been doing endurance for the last 2-3 years, and now I've completely fallen back in love with running. I'm like, that is it. I want to do, let's go. Let's just run fast, because I know I've got it in me. And with the training and the support that I get from Lily, my coach, I know 100% that I can PB significantly in both. So yeah, current goal is Liverpool half. We're going to see what I can do there. We know that I can PB. It is not the half marathon race of the year that is coming up later on in the year. This is just let's see where we are. Let's see how we go. But yeah, if I could give you any tip, I say this all the time, but trust the process, trust the plan, trust the training, trust that you've put in the time and the work, and just enjoy it. You know, like I said, we work hard day to day, unless you're a pro athlete, which I doubt it. You're working 9 to 5 probably, you might have kids, you've got other commitments. This is meant to be fun and a hobby, and you know, obviously we've all had bad races and it's really hard in the moment to not let it get to you, but enjoy it, and remember that with that right training and the right process, you can do absolutely anything. So that's it. You've seen the before, the during, and now the aftermath of Nantwich 10K. I have had such a fun weekend. I am so excited to go racing again in a few weeks. Legs are feeling good. The key now is to just tick over until Liverpool half. I'm off to go and eat a massive pizza. I'll try and do this again at my next race. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's a little something different to the usual exercise workout videos. Yes, next up, Liverpool half. So I'll be back in a few weeks to break down that whole weekend. It's going to be a lot crazier. There's a lot going on. Yeah, but keep your eyes peeled, and I'll be back with another video really soon.